This episode of I Am the Trend TV is brought to you by Threadbird Printing, high quality screen printing at affordable prices. And Thread's Not Dead, the essential ebook for dominating the t-shirt industry. Visit tinyurl.com/T-not-D and use coupon code IATT20 for 20% off your purchase. What's up, guys? Adam from IAMTHETREND.com and I Am the Trend TV. And in this episode of I Am the Trend TV, we're going to actually take a look at a product for a change instead of a t-shirt. I was actually approached by a company called URSHUZ, spelled as such, URSHUZ, with a cool concept of interchangeable shoes. As I'm going to show you here in a second, we have tops and bottoms. So a little bit about URSHUZ. This was started by a company, by a man behind the company named Grant Delgatti, I believe is how you pronounce his last name, who's worked for some huge shoe companies throughout his career, including K-Swiss, DVS, Vans, and a few agencies that have worked with some other brands while he was there. And he basically came up with this idea of letting the consumer build their own shoe and interchange their shoe, not being stuck to one style of shoe once they buy it. So the idea was to have different tops and bottoms that you could unlock and interchange, change the bottom of the sole to your white shoes here, to whatever color you want that maybe goes with your outfit of the day or however you're feeling. So this is what the URSHUZ box looks like for the bottoms that they sent me, which is really cool. I already took a peek at this, but basically it's a pull out box with the shoes inside. So as mentioned, the shoes have no bottoms, so they look definitely a bit strange and not wearable at this point. So that is where the said bottoms come in, which I'm going to crack open here. I believe we just have a set of black bottoms. These kind of look like sandals by themselves, but here are the bottoms. Once again, really cool packaging. You got the slide out box here, which is awesome, with a information obviously on the back on how to put these shoes together. And you have this here, which is like a holster for the shoes. So I'm going to take these out here and see what we can do. They're very heavy. They feel very sturdy, very just comfortable to wear. I guess I don't know. They just feel quality, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And then on the inside, it looks like they have kind of their story, which is pretty cool. There we go. Flip them on the inside, which is pretty sweet. Very very creative, very outside the box type thinking. I was a little worried that the inside would be hard like the outside is, but the inside feels relatively soft and comfortable. So I'm going to take a second and put on the top to the bottom and see what we can do here. From what I'm looking at, I haven't read any of the directions yet, and I probably should. I'm imagining that these hooks on the inside maybe go over or in to the edge here. So I'm going to take a minute, figure out what's going on, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. So basically what happens here is on the sole there is this tab with the U-hook or hook there, and the way you do this is you insert the tab into the shoe like canal here, and then what you do from there is you pull the hook around and it latches underneath here. So it's not the easiest thing to do, I must say. It takes a little bit of force and effort. I mean, my finger's starting to get a little bit red from doing it. Luckily, this wouldn't be something you do all the time, but it does take some work. So this isn't something also that you'd change out constantly. At least something that I wouldn't change out constantly, because it takes some time and it is a little bit hard to do. As you can see, I'm struggling a little bit to get this in there. I mean, they do go in. They do fit around. See, there it is halfway. Let me try and pull it around. There we go. See, locks right in under it. And then to undo it, they give you this tool, which is actually pretty cool. It's cleverly hidden in and under the sole of your shoe. If you take this off, Boom, peel that away. You got a little hidden compartment here where this tool comes out of. So the way that this works to take them off is you see the little holes there. Let's find one that I have hooked on. You have the hole there. You insert the tool they give you into said hole, and then you can pull the rubber band out and then around, and then it takes it off. So I imagine you could probably use this tool to go the other way too, which you can. That's actually a little bit easier of doing it than it saves your fingers. But overall, this is what the shoe will look like when done, which is you know, pretty stylish. Looks like you know, I was a little bit worried that water getting in these, but the way that the shoe sits in the canal and then how tightly that it's bound to the shoe, I definitely don't see water being an issue any more than getting water on your shoes that are normal shoes. But a really cool concept. They have a bunch of different styles on their website. With most shoes costing around $60 total. So the shoe upper and the shoe lower, the sole, are sold separately, obviously. With most of the tops like $35 and most of the bottoms are $25. So you can combine the two. They have a bunch of different style tops and different color bottoms to form whatever kind of style you're looking for. So I definitely recommend checking these guys out. Very cool, very creative. We did touch on a shoe company like this a while back called Zips that were a zipper type shoe, but I feel like these, you know, work a little bit better. That being said, I did not see the Zip shoes in person, but these guys really did a good job building this canal and then locking mechanism with the U strap on there. So it's URSHUZ.com. URSHUZ.com if you want to check these guys out and build a custom pair of kicks. Very cool stuff. Like I said, the founder of the company has been around the block. He knows a thing or two about shoes, and that is definitely apparent with the design of these shoes and just the way that they're constructed. So very well done job all around, from packaging to the quality of the materials. I'm definitely excited to see how they feel on. But check them out. Once again, URSHUZ.com. So I'm Adam from IAMTHETREND.com. You can follow me on Twitter.com/IAMTHETREND and Facebook.com/IAMTHETREND. Until next time, stay shirty.